What's good? What's good? What's good? We got Jim in the building, man. Listen, Jim, I like y'all energy already, man. 40-3, the Bears. 40-3, the Bears. Ain't no damn way, man. And then we got Troy in the building saying Bears are becoming Bears are booming for draft pick. Got you. Light them up. Fuck them, light them up. I gotta add the fuck them. Gotta add the fuck them. What's good, Sodak, man? Sodak in the building, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Sodak, we got Pablo. What's good with you, man? Appreciate you. Sodak in the building, man. Let's see. We got Vaughn in the building. What's happening? Vaughn? Too evil to hold, my guy. Already with the super chat in the building, man. Shout out the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate you. My boy.
He quoted himself.
Yeah, Kirk failed the Vikings in Lambeau. Yeah. He did. I gotta agree with you, man. Yeah. I like that super chat to evil the whole for sure. He failed. He did fail. You know what I'm saying? We got Eric in the building, man, from New Mexico. Vikings 30-17. Let's go. David in the building, man. SKOL, got you. Pablo said, finally caught you live. Hey, you already know, man. You're going to be in for a ride, bro. Like, straight up, man. We got Pablo saying, what up, Dave? What up, Dave, in the
What's up,
building?
guys?
Hey, look, this is the thing, man, because me and Dave, we were actually supposed to go live last night, but we kind of had some other shit
And
happening.
Tuesday, and
and Tuesday. We keep pushing it back. You know, it's like that artist that had that album where you just keep pushing it back. You know, the album just never drops. You know what I'm saying? But we here, man. We here tonight. You know what I'm saying? On a good old Friday, man. Thank God it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? First of all, y'all know y'all need to hit that like button. Hit the like button if you're in the building, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all already know the super chat is open. Cash App is Purple Pocket Pod. If you want to support, man, y'all boy drop something in there. Know what I'm saying? But other than that, we're going to get to this, man. We're going to get to this, man. The Vikings have no reason to lose this game, but I'm going to tell you what, it depends on who we play out there because I feel like our starting defense is still, like Juke said, shout out Juke in the building, shout out Paul in the building. Nathan Peterson still drops 300 plus yards.
I think he means Peterman.
Yeah, Nathan Peterman. Yeah. Yeah, because his name is Nathan. Yeah, Nathan Peterman. Who gives a damn what his name is? To be honest with you, he's a nobody. Know what I'm saying? So, but I do believe he probably is going to throw for like 300 yards. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you.
We
I
allow
think he's going to
nobody
throw for 300.
300 yards. We have a habit of that.
Yeah, so it's not going to be surprising. What's up, my worthless opinion, man? That can't forget about you in the building, man. Appreciate you for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, we won't be surprised if he throws for 300 yards. I mean, that shit ain't gonna be surprising, is it? I don't think so. You know what I mean? So the question is this, because I was like talking, I kind of went live by myself, and then Dave jumped on. We had Crown on for a second. He was walking around the neighborhood and shit, so he had to get off. But you think we're gonna play the starters? You think we're gonna sit them?
I don't see any indication of us not playing our starters. I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't seen any reports of you. It all seems like business as usual. 2 seed, even though we got to rely on a little bit of an NFL miracle, but they play after us, though, so they're going to probably play hard to get that 2 seed, San Francisco. So yeah, who knows? Maybe they give up a kickoff return and return a pick six, and against San Fran, but they've been playing pretty mistake free, so I don't see that happening.
No, San Fran's definitely. They're like 14-point favorites, bro. Literally like 14-point favorites. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That means they
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
guarantee them bitches gonna win. Shout out
I
Juke in the building with the $2 super chat, man. Hope you guys are doing good on this Friday night. You know that, man. We doing good. Shout out my boy.
So I guess like Ty Chandler is active, and Jalen Naylor, those guys, I hopefully will get mixed in more.
Yeah.
That we don't play our starters the whole game, or we play a lot of younger players. We play backups. Troy Dye finally gets to see the field.
Troy effing die.
How long have you heard? How long
Troy
is since you
effing
heard that
die.
name?
I,
He had some
I mean,
playing time the other
I'm
day.
okay with it too. I'm okay with not hearing that name, to be honest with you. I'm okay
Yeah, I
with not
mean,
hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
just getting people in the mix, man. Obviously, Oliudo will play the whole game at right tackle, and you know, our center will play the whole game. Just who knows, man.
Yeah,
What they got planned. It seems like business as usual. They want to get that 13th win. It's a little pride. You're a rookie head coach, and you're gonna you broke the Vikings record. Why not set it out of reach? That's a kind of
yeah.
a resume builder that you got 13 wins on the season. So he's not gonna he's not gonna coach or put the game in question, is what I'm saying. So I think he's starting the game.
Right.
He's playing the starters.
Hey, so to answer your question, Paul, like, yeah, I definitely want the Giants. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want it no other way. Honestly, like, I know some people are saying they would want Seattle, but I don't want Seattle. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't want Seattle. Like, I mean, either way, like the thing is this: we need to be prepared for whoever we play, regardless. Like, we just need to be prepared for whoever we play. But if I had a choice as a fan who I want to watch us play, I think it couldn't happen any better than us playing the Giants. I'm gonna just keep it real because first of all, we already beat them. Now, yes, we should have beat them more handily, but we let them drive down the field, get what I think they scored a touchdown in the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes or something, and then converted a
It
two
took him
point
50
conversion.
seconds to get down the field and score a touchdown on us.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I mean, but they're beatable. We got film on what we did. We did a couple good things good in that game. We did some good things in that game, caused some turnovers. So I mean, it's okay. Now it is tough to beat a team twice. That's the only bad part. It's tough to beat a team twice in the NFL, back to back, pretty much, because there's only a couple weeks in between these. A week, really 1 week, right? 2 weeks if you be technical, I guess. But it's like shit. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I mean, we gotta see what happens. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to play your opponent. Like, there ain't no excuses. You have to play your opponent. So I mean, just handle the business because it's a 90. I think right now it's like 95% we're gonna play the Giants. There's like a 1% chance or something we can play Seattle. Like something crazy has to happen. But we might as well just focus on the Giants and get it rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I'm sure part of it is factoring in that we maintain the same seed, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not good odds of us not playing the Giants.
Yeah, I think it's leaning. If I had to bet right now, man, I'd put $1,000 on Vegas that we're seeing the Giants. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Because the Giants, no matter what happens, they're staying where they're staying. So it don't even matter if the Giants lose or if they win. They're gonna be where they're at, obviously. And then so this is really based on us, you know what I mean? At which whether we lose or win, I don't even think it has that many implications. I know if we win, obviously there's some scenarios that can go to where we can get to the 2 seed, but I don't see that happening, man. Like the chances are so slim, bro. But weirder things been happening, man. Like with the Packers, to go back a couple weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, like the Packers needed like 4 teams to lose, bro, on a Sunday, and they got it. Every team, everything that they needed to happen, happened. You know what I mean? I actually watched the guy named Bascari that covers the Packers, and he did the little playoff chances, and they literally started that Sunday out with like 8% chance, or like I think it was like 8 or 16% chance to make the playoffs. And he went through all the scenarios, and like 4 teams had to fucking lose, and like a couple teams had to win, and like this month, and they did it. It just happened. Like, so I mean, shit, we've seen weirder things happen. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, this
gotta at
is
least
crazy. I
keep it in
mean,
mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots are locked up, and it's Seattle, Detroit, and Green Bay.
Yeah.
I guess if is it something to the fact that Seattle has to lose and Detroit has to win?
Well, I think if Seattle wins, then Detroit's out for sure. I know that. Like if
Right.
Seattle beats the Rams, then Detroit has no reason to even. I mean, obviously, that's why they should have. For our benefit, I wish Detroit and the Packers would have played first. But like,
Well,
what's gonna
yeah,
happen is
isn't that the situation? They're playing the Sunday night game for nothing if Seattle wins. Is that what's happening?
right. So if Seattle wins, then Sunday night's pretty much like, you know what I mean. The Lions is like, I mean, yeah, they probably do want to still go out on their shield, but still, yeah, it's like I don't know if they're gonna play with the same energy,
Mm,
knowing like, hey, if we can
And
win
then
this
they're
game,
playing
we're
the
in the
Rams.
playoffs. Yeah, and then they're playing the Rams. Hopefully Baker Mayfield
home.
and them can pull it off because they did have a good game last game and the Rams. So I don't see the Rams laying down, and they're not going to be resting people like that. They're going to go out there and play. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't mind both the Lions and the Packers not making it. I wouldn't mind that.
But I'm gonna tell you what though, man. I worry about Seattle, man. I've been saying that, since we've been talking about playoffs, since we kind of knew we were gonna be in the playoffs when we had like 9-10 wins at the time. And I'm like, yo, like Seattle, like Geno Smith, dog, them boys, you think shit, you sit right there. You think Daniel Jones them throwing for 300 yards and Mac Jones, boy, you fuck around, we running to Geno Smith. We gonna learn today. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, if they make it and they're the 7th seed, are they beating San Francisco? Probably not. So it's not like we have to worry about them.
No, I think if they if the scenarios go out, they can actually get the 6th seed, I think. Or no, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Why? I thought I saw somewhere it said like our chances, our 4 teams that we have a possibility of playing is we would have to be the 2 seed to play them. That's right. We'd have to be the 2 seed.
Yeah, we'd have to be the 2 seed to play them because
the Giants are locked in the 6.
New York's 9-6-1, so they'll have a half game. If they'd be a half game up on Seattle, so the only way we play Seattle is if we get to this 2 seed.
Yeah. Cheesehead luck. Giants are resting their starters against Philly. Damn, I thought their coach said that they're gonna play. That's crazy. I thought their coach said they were gonna play. Let's see. Cheesehead luck. You damn right, man, Dave, man. Fucking cheesehead luck, man. Shout out my boy Dave Thibodeau in the building, man. We got Super Will in the building, man. Nano, what's up, man? I ain't seen Nano Joe in a minute. Super Will in the building, man. I ain't see you in a minute, man. What's going on? If Green Bay wins, they're the 7th seed. Doesn't matter if Seattle wins. Okay. All right, cool.
Oh, which I think Green Bay wins, they're the 7th seed.
Yeah, because Green Bay's just winning in.
So then Detroit, that's burning Detroit. Detroit would just be playing spoiler then.
Yeah. Because Seattle needs to win, and then on top of Seattle winning, Seattle needs Detroit to win. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, so Seattle doesn't control like to be honest with you, this weekend only the Packers control their own destiny. They're the only team in the NFC that's winning in. All the other teams like the Lions, the Seattle Seahawks and
the Redskins are out of it.
The Redskins. So those 2 teams, Lions and Seahawks, they need kind of other things to happen, and regardless, they need to like win, and then they also need other teams to lose and shit. So, but yeah, man, shit. I mean, we in. Let's just be happy we in. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to stress this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like if this game is horrible, we'll talk about that going into next week, going into the playoffs. But guess what? I'm not finna get all worked up behind this game, dog. I'm not. I refuse to let my emotions get in the way behind this fucking Week 18 game against the Chicago Bears with playing Nathan Peterman, dog. Like, I'm not going to do it. I refuse to get mad, dog. If we get blown out, we coming on SKOL Live and we're going to say, here's what it is. I don't care. It is what it is, man. Fuck it. Because guess what? We got to realize this. In 10 days, we're going to be playing a playoff game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need to get there as healthy as possible.
Yep. And 10 days. In 10 days,
I'm feeling a little bit better after watching Oli Udoh play right tackle, which is his natural position. I'm feeling a little bit better about him. And although it's a downgrade from Brian O'Neill.
Oh yeah,
I'm feeling better about him because he's playing his right tackle position. That's his natural position. He was right guard and left tackle were not for him. But he was decent out there this last game when he had to come in on short notice.
Hey, look, he when I went live, when I did my solo live on Wednesday night, I talked a lot about him, and I talked a lot about him in the video, man. Like, listen, I'm telling you, Oli Udoh, do not sleep. Now, is he Brian O'Neill? No, he's not Brian O'Neill, but I'm gonna tell you what, he's not gonna be the issue on that line. I'm telling you that, bro.
And I was calling.
We got to remember when he played guard. When he played guard, he did decent at the beginning, and then he started falling off, having all the penalties and shit. But his natural position is tackle.
The first game of this season, he had like 3 false starts or something like that, or I don't
Yeah, but
know.
he
He
was
had a
he
lot
was
of
ranked a high guard at the beginning of the season though. Last season, I believe there was an article where he was up there for a couple games. He was doing really good. You know what I mean? We had high hopes on him, and then he just fell off a cliff bad though. Like he didn't slow decline. That motherfucker just went from 3 games playing really good, and then just the 4th game just fucking just like said, "Fuck it, I forgot how to play now." Like I don't know what the hell happened to that. But it is what it is. Like, but I'm saying that to say this though, like I'm not too much worried about the tackle position. I think Oli Udo is good enough to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? I really do, bro. Like I think this is a reborn. I just have a weird feeling about Oli Udo, and I think he's gonna show us. He's gonna show us that he deserves to be out there. You know what I'm saying?
and I
So
think ever since Bradbury went down, the weakness has been up the middle.
yeah. What's up, Tony in the building, man? Tony in the building. We got Pack. I know y'all talking about Pack only in the building, man. Listen, Pack only, you cool, man. In 10 days, Vikings will be losing a playoff game. First of all, Pack only, man, how about y'all just focus on getting there? How about y'all focus on getting there?
You got
You know
more
what
to
I'm
worry
saying?
about than us right now, man.
Yeah, you got more to worry about. See, this is the thing, Pack only. See, Sunday, guess what? Guess what me, Dave, and all the purple family in the chat doing? We sitting back chilling, man. We ain't worrying about a damn thing. We don't care how y'all game go. We don't care. You want to know why? Because when the season was going on, we handled our business when it mattered. We handled
One
our
thing I can
business without our
guarantee
team.
this year, there will not be another NFL football game played this season at Lambeau Field. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, there won't be. There won't be.
Because there can't be.
Exactly. See Pack only in the see Pack only. You got the chat on you now. I can't save you now, dog. They on your top now. You should have kept your mouth closed. You a nice guy though, man. I rock with you, but you should have kept your mouth closed now. Because hey, the BA Packers fans, that's dangerous to come in a Vikings chat and try to talk crazy, man. You know it's coming, so don't be surprised, man. I mean, I can't take the wolves off you. It is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't got no kind of, there ain't no rules on my stream either, Pack only. So right. Be mean, guys. I'm just playing. Nah, but yeah, I'm definitely excited to watch the game just because of that feeling though, that we get to sit back. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really got to stress too much. Hopefully we can just see some of these younger players, you know.
It's really
Do
like the
they
first game you can sit back, kind of relax,
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Jim in the building, man? Ed in the building, man. What's happening all day? Ed in the building. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is the
Greg
first game we get to
Mance,
actually chill. This is the first game we get to chill, but I'm gonna tell you what. Next game, boy, the anticipation. It's almost gonna be like week 1. It's almost gonna be like week 1. Am I actually gonna feel a little worse? You know, them butterflies you get, right? Because week 1's one of them things where you're like, all right, season start. We about to see what the fuck our team look like, you know. But this right here, it's like you win or you go home and fish or golf, whatever you like to do. So what you gonna do? You know. So we'll see. Sounds like the new center Greg Mance was taking snaps from Kirk in practice today. Yeah, I read that. I read that. They might be trying to fit my boy in for the playoffs. They like shit. They trying to get boy ready quickly. Like shit, we need a natural center. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's played, other positions, but he's played center at least in the NFL instead of like being thrown into it and playing your first game against the Packers in Lambeau after the center goes down. He's played center. He has experience with it.
Yeah, he does. But I think he's more
30,
known to be a guard. He's more known to be a guard, though. I think, right?
I think he's been both. From what I heard, I never went back and looked at this guy.
I'm about to say, how the hell you play both? Like he either played majority guard or majority center. Which one he played the most of? That's why I trust him.
We can go
That's why I trust him, Matt.
I'll go research it.
You either play.
You talk, I'll research. Greg Mance.
Yeah. You either not Greg. I'm talking, or you were talking about Greg Mance. Yeah, I thought Greg Mance. Okay, so he played. I know he was more of a center majority of the time, though.
I just know he played guard too, from what I heard. I don't know how much different, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like shit. Only red flag I had on Greg Mance that I did the video on is You know, he's been on a bunch of organizations, and to me, when a team don't keep you around, just like Josh Rosen, when I see Josh Rosen, and I'm like, bro, done been on like 5, 6 teams already, like, and then this dude, same thing with Greg Mans. But at this point, I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting our front office because it's no time to play, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's playoff time, dog. Like, if a motherfucker go down with a sprained ankle, we need somebody, boy. We need somebody. Could you imagine if, like, just imagine if Greg Mance went down? I don't want to put no bad juju. I'm gonna knock on wood here, but could you imagine if him, man, Chris Reed winded up getting hurt? Who the fuck? I guess our long snapper, maybe. Who would they put in?
No, it wouldn't be
That's
him. God, everybody's got an emergency center, and maybe it's maybe Munt, maybe.
Yeah,
Who knows?
somebody gonna play that shit in it.
And that was
For
what's
sure.
crazy about how so often teams only had like 7 linemen, dressed for the game back when they only did 46 players.
Yeah. Yeah, see David right here saying he was on 3 just this season, like 3 different teams. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, those are red flags to me, man. You know, those are red flags to me because I look at
Sign
it like, God
he
damn it,
signed this
you
year.
should be able to play for some goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? But
He signed with the Bills, released in the offseason, signed with Cleveland, was released in December.
yeah,
Oh, so he was with Cleveland as late as December.
yeah.
I didn't know
All
that.
I'm saying. Shout out my boy In the Zone, man. Y'all, hey, you know what? Y'all need to make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy. Me and him, we actually gonna get together, man. We gonna definitely do us a live stream during the playoff week, man. Know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure he's another Vikings channel, man. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in on my boy for sure. Go subscribe to the boy. Y'all know how we do, man. We ain't have a new Vikings content creator in the building in a minute. So make sure you go subscribe to my boy. Definitely get him a couple subscribers, man. Y'all know how we do this. 20 people in the building, 19 excluding him. Make sure this man get his subs up, man. Come on, let's do that. Y'all know how we rock, Purple Family. Even pack only. Go ahead. Hey, you want to be in the chat? Guess what? You got to do something. Go subscribe to my boy right here, man. The zone in. He in the zone. He in the zone. All right, let's see. Too Evil said, what are your guys' opinion on raising the roster to 60 players? I think I would be okay with that. You know what I'm
I have no
saying?
problem with that.
I have no problem. That's better. I mean, honestly, like, that's gonna benefit every team in the NFL to be able to have some extra just depth. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Because injuries obviously seem like they've been getting worse, dog. Like, I mean, we praying for DeMar Hamlin. You know, he's on the rise right now, bro. They say they got the tube out and stuff. So, you know, hey, prayers work, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm glad for that kid, man. That kid pulling through. Hey, you know what make it even crazier? You know, and show me that this kid a warrior, bro. They said the man wrote on the paper when they were communicating with him. This man said, "Who won the game?" Like, straight up, like, this man woke up out of the damn coma and said, "Who won the game?" You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a soldier, bro. That's a soldier. I'm telling you, that's a soldier. Our boy don't care about nothing else. He want to know who won. You know what I mean? He trying to get that number 1 seed.
In the zone, I just subscribed to you, man.
Yeah, man.
So, Minnesota Sports Talk, if you haven't done it yet.
We have to go 2 tight ends because this line is all kinds of garbage right now. Yeah, I noticed they were doing that kind of in the Packers game towards the end too. Like, they were saying that maybe going 2 tight ends, but see that thing, man. That shit going. I don't know, man. I think that shit gonna limit our offense a little bit, but we might have to though. I mean, whatever we gotta do. Run the damn ball. I don't care, man. Run the damn ball. Dalvin Cook ain't no excuses when it come playoff time. You know what I'm saying? You have to make it happen, bro. You a leader on this team. We need to be able to lean on you. Run the damn ball. Because I'm going to tell you right now what I've been seeing. If a team stacks that shit against Justin Jefferson, bro, and Kevin O'Connell goes into panic mode and doesn't know how to get the man open, or Kirk Cousins just thinks that he's always covered and he has to look at different reads, it's over with. It's over with. We're going to have to lean on the running game at some point. You know, we need some play action and shit. Like, we have to. That's how we'll run the smoothest, man.
I want some creativity, or I want them to go on, hit the outside, man. I want to run it outside. They just when we do bad, we get away from that.
What's up, my boy in the
It hasn't
building,
been.
man? My boy in the building, SKOL to you, man. Good old Friday night. You know that, man. We chilling on a good old Friday night, talking some Vikings football. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not, man? This should be 38-24 Vikings. Yeah, it should be. It should be, Renee and Angie. You're right. I agree with you. It really should be. You know, like, but is it going to be? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe 37-38 or 24-25. You know what I'm saying? I could see that. This right here, beating them by 2 touchdowns, like, I have no evidence ever this whole season that we could beat a team by 2 touchdowns. There ain't no evidence. There ain't no evidence at all that we can beat a team by 2 touchdowns.
Didn't we beat a team by 2 touchdowns?
When the Packers week 1?
Well, yeah, you said there's no evidence. Like, there's one.
Yeah, but I go off of evidence though, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that happened, but that's week 1. Not shit. It's 17 games
circumstantial. That's just circumstantial evidence.
Yeah, like, that's just an outlier, man.
That was
an outlier.
That was he said, she said evidence.
Yeah, that shit like an outlier right there, man. I'm talking about what's likely.
Might as well
to
been
happen.
last season.
I'm telling you, might as well for real. Shit, might as well for real. What's up? We got SKOL affiliated in the building, man. Vikings fans got to accept the reality that KOC was a mistake. Hold up, whoa, hold up. Like, you feel like that? Why you feel like that, man? I don't think it was a mistake.
Population 1.
He might make a couple mistakes, you know what I mean, in the game, but he is a rookie head coach.
This is literally population 1 opinion.
Yeah, you got to be by yourself on this, man. You know, you got to be by yourself on this. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, man, ain't no way, man. The man damn near might win 13 games in his rookie season. How the hell was he a mistake? I don't get that. But hey, feel how you want to feel though, because hey, I feel some crazy ways sometimes too, man. So I ain't mad at you. But if you listen to his locker room speeches and all that shit, you know, 3 blowouts. Yeah, I get that though. I get the 3 blowouts and all that shit. But my thing is this, man. These men gotta play. You know what I'm saying? These men gotta play out there too. These men gotta play, man. That defense, that shit looking shaky, baby. The thing is this, that one-dimensional shit. It's plain to see that you take JJ out the game. If JJ don't have 100 yards, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm telling you right now, don't even worry about it. If JJ don't have 100 yards, we lost. I done said that, and I mean that. Show me otherwise, goddammit. Let's see. I just hate our defense. Yeah. Our defense will piss you off. They'll piss you off. What's up, JV in the building, man? He said, as a Bears fans, the Vikings could win by 3 touchdowns, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know no evidence to show me that, man. But hey, it could, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess it'll just be our day. That'll be our day if we do that shit.
It's definitely different enough facing Justin Fields. I mean, mobile quarterback. He was doing the job on us in the second, pretty much the whole game. Until ISM fumbled.
Didn't we only beat them by like a field goal or some shit?
Well,
I think we had to come back on them too.
So we scored, and then they were about to drive down the field when ISM ripped the ball, got beat, and then ripped the ball to the guy's hands.
Yeah, that's right. Cameron Dantzler. Dantzler sealed the deal.
Who was it was ISM. And then, but remember that there was a block on the back penalty that on Fields was earlier in the game. Well, he would have went down and scored they probably would have went down and scored on us.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he actually scored a touchdown on that play. They called it back on him, and I think they ended up kicking a field goal instead.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Renee and Angie said if we have number 83 play, he will get 2 touchdowns
that's
probably.
Jalen
Hey,
Naylor.
shout out to Jalen Naylor, man. I just did a video today on him. Go watch that, man. I'm liking the boy too. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, I'm only bringing up the conversation and did a video because at the end of the day, I know there's a lot of fans that think Adam Thielen's washed. Look, I digress. I'm not even jumping on that bandwagon. Listen, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna tell you what, he gonna mess around and go off in one of these playoff games, and the bandwagon gonna get packed again. You know, ain't enough room on this motherfucker. I'm just letting you know that right now. So feel how you feel, but I'm just telling you, yes, he might lose it. He might have lost a step. Yes, but listen, I'll worry about that in the offseason, man. As far as why this season's still going on, Adam Thielen's still that boy.
You know what I was
He's still that
expecting
boy.
in the beginning of the year is that we'd have this rotation of receivers going in there, right? Why can't we do that? Why can't a Naylor and well, not so much Rager anymore, but um, why can't we switch these guys in and out? We're playing no huddle. These guys are running deep routes. Let's just cycle guys into this offense. I thought we had guys to do that, and it hasn't been that. It's been these are our 2 starters, and this is KJ Osborne. I
Yeah.
don't see why we can't work a Jalen Naylor in there. Get
The
him
thing is,
10,
man,
15 snaps.
the thing is there's one ball to throw around. And the thing is this, when you got somebody like Justin Jefferson that's so overpowered, bro, like the chances of you having 2-3 receivers with 100 yards receiving, bro, that shit is going to be rare, man. It just is what it is, man. You know, people sleeping on Adam Thielen because it's you want to know why? Because Kirk Cousins now don't look his way as much as he used to. Why? And you can't really blame him too much when you got Justin Jefferson on the field. Like, come on, man. If anybody playing quarterback with Justin Jefferson on the field, he's obviously gonna be your go-to. Like, you're gonna want to, hey, every single play, damn near, you're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna look at him first. If he covered, then I'll go through. But if he hit shit, fuck it, I'm throwing it to JJ, dog, because it works. You know what I mean? It works. That shit works. You know. Shit, I don't blame him, man. You gotta remember the second year, JJ's second year, Kirk was still when we won that playoff game. Kirk was still leaning towards Thielen because he trusted Thielen a little more. Still trying to figure JJ out. Us as fans, like I said this on my live, we knew JJ was a wide receiver 1, but you know, Kirk had trust in Thielen and shit. Now he actually realized it, which was last year too. He just realized like JJ is definitely 1A, bro. Like
And
you
I'm
got to
just
run
saying,
through him.
keeping them fresh. Keep them fresh.
Yeah,
Give him a
yeah.
break. Doesn't have to play a replay.
Who, Adam Thielen?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I think you might get more out of him if he's not having to play every single down.
Not me, not me. I don't think so.
You think
Because
you got
my
to play
thing is
every
this:
down?
I don't think it's because he's tired or nothing. I just think like we just got to understand like our offense, the way our offense runs, like it's all about Justin Jefferson. Our offense is all about JJ, bro. Like it really is. Like, and then if Dalvin Cook can get started, then he can get started. But our offense, and now it's starting to lean towards JJ and Hawkinson. Like those are now you can start seeing like we kind of got a tight end, so Kirk's kind of leaning that way. And the guys like Thielen and KJ, they make a play or two a game that's crucial, and it is what it is. Like that's what they are. They're just roll wide receivers, man. I mean, this is the way our offense runs, bro. That's what I feel like, you know. But it works though.
All right, keep Naylor on the bench. I mean, I'm just saying, get him in the game.
No, I'm saying, yeah, you can get him in the game, but as long as JJ out there, you can't expect him to get
Not expecting to
7
him, but I
targets. Yeah, it
expect
ain't
him
gonna
to.
happen.
We need to hunt for that number 2 in the future.
But what I'm saying is, as fans, what's gonna happen is we'll put Naylor in, right? We still have JJ out there doing his thing, getting 150, 171 game, and then maybe a game or two where he'll have only 50 or something. But it's like we'll be like, oh, Naylor ain't wide receiver 2. He only has 200 yards on the season, and he only has 2 touchdowns, bro. There's a reason why, because we have Justin Jefferson, man. Is what it is. Is what it is. And we're gonna act like the man can't play football, but shit, obviously we can see that he can play. But you know, just the way our offense runs, I think, man. That's just my opinion, though, man. Y'all call me
I'm
crazy.
just saying, make him study 5 receivers instead of 2. That's
I
what I'm
loved when
saying.
we had Diggs and Thielen, and they were going back and forth. Diggs would have a 100-yard game, and then Thielen would have a 100-yard game. They would ball like that. We don't
Yeah,
do that no more.
2017. Well, I guess when did Diggs? Yeah, I guess it was 17, 18, 19, really.
Yeah.
or
Thielen
was it
more
the
on
year
third down and
before?
red zone.
2016.
What's up, Bobby, man? Bobby in the building. What's happening with
Hey,
you?
Bobby.
Crown in the building. What's up, Crown? Bobby said, "Hey, rapping Dave SKOL. What's the best attribute of the Vikings D right now, guys?" Well, that's hard. That's hard. To me, like honestly, I would probably have to say like the safety position. Honestly, just because Harrison Smith, like I would probably just say the safeties, man. I ain't even gonna say the DBs. I'm just gonna say the safety play is pretty decent when Harrison Smith's out there. Like he usually will save the day if he's out there. You know what I'm saying? Like usually. Now there's plays that'll happen, but I'm going with the safeties. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with the
For
safeties.
me, as of right now, the guy that's probably playing the best is Daniil Hunter. Right now, not all
Yeah,
season, but right
yeah.
now. And then
Mm-hmm.
Zadarius is still causing havoc. He doesn't get out. He doesn't show up in the stat line as much, but he's causing havoc. But Daniil Hunter's probably stepping up real big these last couple of games. And then we're gonna see
Mm-hmm.
I think in this next game we're gonna see Asamoah, man. I think we're gonna see a lot of Asamoah and see what he
Yeah.
can do. I hope.
I think got a knee injury, but
Oh, did he? Shit.
I
Look, I
think
have
he's
it
all
up
right
here.
though. He got a knee injury, but I think he's
Knee limited practice. Yeah, questionable. Shit. Right when I
I
say that.
thought I thought that's what I saw, hanged up knee or something.
Yeah, questionable.
Yeah, so we might not see him depending on how they're looking at it about playing him for the playoffs. So we'll see.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
We'll
it.
see. So we'll probably see a
Okay,
lot of Troy
playoffs. We'll see a
die.
lot of Samoa.
We're gonna see a lot of Troy die, man.
As Zadarius is
Get ready.
questionable,
Troy
did not
die.
practice. Not
Zadarius Smith.
injury related personal matter.
Yeah.
Zadarius
Yeah,
Smith
I mean,
out with
shit.
a
Honestly, like those are the type of players that I say should just sit out the whole time. Like him, Daniil Hunter. I feel like the majority of the defense should definitely just sit out. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the majority of the defense should just go ahead and cool it. The offense, I feel like should play half of football. I'm just being real. I'm just being real, man. Because you want to know why? Because that we gotta make sure that center position is where it need to be because that's important. Them motherfuckers touching the ball every single play, every snap, and we need to make sure they can handle that because we on it. Good thing is we're gonna be at home, so we don't really gotta do silent counts and shit. I guess right. That's usually for on the road.
usually.
So we'll see what happens.
Oh no, we're not at home. We're playing Chicago at Chicago.
I'm talking about in the playoff. I'm talking about the
Oh, the
playoff game.
playoffs. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't talking about that.
Yeah, the first game.
The
Yeah.
game on Sunday. It's like I ain't. It's just I'm saying like use the game on Sunday as like a scrimmage atmosphere where you just get some actual live action because yeah, practice is practice, but there's nothing like having actual an opposing team trying to sack you and shit and get to the quarterback when you're hiking the ball. Like we need to figure that out. Make sure a motherfucker can block because this Greg Mance dude, like obviously he's been on a couple teams just this season. So I mean, can he even play? I don't know.
Yeah.
Can he even play? You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't the first playoff game since 5 years that the Minnesota Vikings have hosted. And we're gonna throw some guy out there that's been on like 4 teams or 5, 6 teams already that nobody wants to keep him. I'm not trying to do that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to do that. You gotta show me some evidence, man. Give me something to lean on, baby. For real. Give me something to lean on. At least let me say, yeah, he was decent. You know what I'm saying? If we can't stop Peterman, I'm gonna lose it. Boy, your ass been get ready to crown. I'm gonna tell you now, do not get yourself all worked up, man. Do not, bro. There's a bunch of quarterback every day, damn near every quarterback, man. So I don't see nothing different with Nathan Peterman. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So is Two Evil to Hope saying that Thielen is dead? Is that what that means?
I think so. Thielen
Chalk
is chalk.
outline? Is
Yeah, yeah.
that what
I think
how
he's
the
saying
kids
Thielen.
call it
So
these days?
I'm
Hey,
worried.
did you know he was
Two
at the
evil to hope
game?
ain't no damn kid.
He was at the game. I'm just saying
Who?
that's how the kids call it. I just wasn't saying calling him a kid.
Oh,
I was just saying, is that what all
uh,
the kids say nowadays?
oh, I
No,
don't
did you
know.
know he was at the game?
Who?
He told me in my last live that he was at the game. Too Evil to Hope.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah,
worried
he says
about
he
the O
went to the
line.
Packer game.
Yeah, a lot of people a lot of people are worried about the O line. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, that's a big thing. We've always Vikings just in general, man. We never can sleep good at night thinking about our fucking O line. There always has to be some kind of issue. You know what I'm saying it's gonna be a cold day in hell when we have a damn top 5 offensive line. Can you believe that shit? That shit gonna be a crazy season. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably been since like 2012 or
Yeah.
13, one of those 2 years.
Shit, that's too long for me. We're talking 10 years. That's too long for me. Let's see. What does this say? All season, the offensive run game has been poor. The defense is more break than been, and the kickoff unit's been poor, and punt return has been dead. Yeah, that's a fact. You hit all that on the head. You hit all that on the head, Ed, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. It's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. Let's see. I really hope we give JJ a chance to get the record on Sunday. We failed to give him 80/AP, the rushing record by 9 yards. JJ needs 194 yards to pass Megatron. Yeah, honestly, like Renee and Angie, I wouldn't get your hopes up. I don't think they're gonna try to burn him out like that because that's a lot of yards. You feel me? Like, I mean, to be real, like JJ can do it in his sleep, but still, yeah, that's a lot of balls. You feel me? I don't know if they want to take that chance.
I think the only way that happens is if like he breaks off 2 big plays in the first half early.
Yeah,
And
for
then we
something like
feed him
that.
a little bit to get him over the hump and then call it a day. But
Yeah, because the
yeah,
last thing we need is
it's
the
a lot.
Bears to just decide they want to be dirty too. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing we need, and them try to do like cheap ass hits and shit and all that
I
bullshit. You
mean,
know, because
all these guys are
motherfuckers
trying
is
to keep their
nasty, man.
jobs. All these guys are playing to keep their jobs next year. So
Yeah, so they still gonna play. They still gonna play. They still gonna play 100%, damn near, man. Especially the ones that, like Dave said, wants to keep their jobs. And bitches gonna be trying to ball, so gotta be careful. The motherfucker be playing dirty sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Why is our screen game so weak this year? Yeah, it is. But you know what? There's been a couple times
it
where
was
it
good in the
came through in the
Giants
clutch,
game.
though.
It was good
Yeah.
in the Giants game,
Giants
but
game
that's
was
because they
good.
blitzed the whole time.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Dalvin Cook against the Colts, you know what I mean? Pulled us through with the screen pass. Like it works every once in a while. And it seems like when it does work, it's always big, you know. So, but when it don't work, you're right though. When it look ugly, it look ugly. I ain't gonna lie. There's no in between with this fucking team, man.
Yeah,
That's the
those were the only
problem.
2 games I could say, hey, was effective. Well, the one big play, right, the Colts, but then the Giants, we actually had a few.
Mm-hmm. It's just always fucking. We either good at it or we super ass. There ain't no in between. You know what I mean? Like there is no in between, man. But we gonna see, man. You know what I mean? We gonna see what happens in this playoff game. There's a lot of shit on stake, you know. But I mean, will we be mad if we get one and done? I mean, shit. The way the season's been going, I think a majority of Vikings fans probably are gonna be mad, only because let's just say we win on Sunday like we're supposed to. We should. Even our second string should win. It's like shit. We kind of gonna be upset if we get bounced out one and out because the expectations already done been set so damn high. You know,
It's one
we
of
have a 13 win season.
the only potential, because we know how bad our defense has been, right? And we know we want someone gone. And it's like we go in that game and the first round of the playoffs, it's home, and we score 35 points and lose, right? It would be because of the defense, right? So it's like, God, how could we be mad when we're mad at that one guy for giving us such a crappy defense? So I don't know. But yeah, I'd be super disappointed if we lose, but God, the only silver lining would be was like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Man, we just can't take it anymore. This defense is giving up too much.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we solidify going into the playoffs, and we clamp down a little bit, be more aggressive, disguise the coverages, disguise the blitz, disguise the pressures, just pull out all the stops in these games, man.
That's what we hoping. That's what we hoping, man. But hey, it like a lot of people say, man, the playoffs, it's a brand new season and shit like that. But I'm gonna tell you what, trust me, the same motherfuckers getting rolled out there next Sunday. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Hey, don't expect that defense to turn in no top 10 defense overnight. Y'all crazy as hell if y'all believe that. Listen, the thing is this: the offense needs to be the leaders of the team because that's the team we have. We have a offense surrounded team. Our team is based on our offense. Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, like this, and they need to put the team on their back. It just is what it is. It just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? They need to score touchdowns. Scoring 3 points, scoring 7 points is not going to win. They ain't going to win. I'm sorry, guys. It's not.
And that's one thing KOC could do is just unleash them. Don't hold them back. Be more aggressive. Run up the middle pass. I mean that, and first drive of the half. It just, you don't do that crap. Hell, go with 5 wide, 4 wide, whatever. Quick hitters, something to get this offense going the whole game, instead of falling into this conservative trap of 3 and outs for 3 straight drives. Just unleash them like you do the fourth quarter every game. I'm like, why not? Why can't we do that? Our defense can't hold anybody.
And I don't expect them to hold nobody in the playoffs. My thing is this: playing the Giants, we're going to have to score 28 points. We're going to have to score 28 points to win that game. So we're going to have to score 28. It's going to have to be in the 20s for sure. Like, we ain't winning that game with no 17, 14, none of that shit. There's only teams that can do shit like that. To be real, there ain't a lot of teams that can do that, but the only team I think can do that is probably the 49ers, just because they have that type of defense where they really could shut some shit down. But I mean, shit, we're going to have to put up in the high 20s, man. That's just what we got to do. That's our winning formula. We got to try to have shootouts and just hope Kirk on his shit, everybody on their shit, KOC sharp, calling plays, and we doing what we're supposed to do. That's our formula to win. I'm going to tell you what, I've been saying this. If you do not get Justin Jefferson the ball early and often, it's going to be a horrible game, and we going to be mad. We going to be mad because the minute Kirk has to start trying to throw to KJ Osborne, TJ Hawkinson, and Adam Thielen, the game is going to go south quick. I'm telling you right now, it's going to go south quick. That shit going south, bro, all the way. Mr. Cook is not playing very consistent at all. Just breaks. That barely keeps him in, but not too much production. Yeah, that's true, though. He ain't really, but I mean, he was 5th in yards for a majority of the season. That's how I look at it. I mean, shit, his numbers still were pretty decent. I know to us as fans, he's not the Cook that we're used to think, because we've been so used to the offense strictly running through Dalvin Cook for a couple years straight, where it's been, you stop Dalvin Cook, you beat the Vikings. But got a different team now. The offense is different now. This is what it is. The offense is different, man. We got the best wide receiver in the league. Shit. Best wide receiver in the league. We got the number 1 wide receiver, and we got the 6th rank, bro, which I'm sure Dalvin Cook probably slipped now, but I know he was number 5 for him a long time.
Yeah, the last time I looked, it was 6, and that was 2 games ago. I can look now.
He probably dropped down a couple spots now after that game. What's up, my G, man? What's happening? I hope San Francisco lose, but shit, I doubt it, bro. Hey, word, in it. You know what's crazy is a lot of teams like hoping that they don't run into San Francisco. I'm hoping the Packers just got to go to San Fran.
He's 7th in rushing, but 6 is Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Which is so he's only 7 yards away from him, and he's not playing this next game, so he'll
finish the season at 6.
Yeah,
So you
and
know what I'm saying? Like that right there tells y'all fans. I know everybody keep talking about Dalvin Cook ain't this and that, bro. He's 6th in the league in rushing. As a doing his job, running the football, he's number 6 out of 32 or whatever
he's
many
over
running
Christian
backs.
McCaffrey, over Aaron Jones,
You know what I'm
only Tony
saying? Like,
Pollard.
don't sleep, man. Pay attention. Don't sleep. I'm telling you, the boy still he productive. It's just the offense doesn't run through Cook anymore. That's all. It doesn't run through Cook anymore. That's just what it is, man. You got Justin Jefferson. Listen, Justin Jefferson's gonna swing the pendulum. You know what I mean? No matter who he played for, what team he on, man. He's Justin Jefferson, man. He's a 1A type wide receiver. You're gonna want to get him the ball. That's why when we don't get him the ball, we get blown out by 3 or 4 touchdowns. You can go back and watch every game that we got blown out. Go look at what Justin Jefferson yards. This man ain't have close to 100 yards. He only had like 40. He only had like 40 in the Eagles game, I believe, like 30 something, right? Maybe like 30 something.
Teens, I think. I mean, I don't think he even got 20 yards in that
Dallas
game.
game, I think Dallas game they held him to like
He had
maybe 20
70s.
something
He
yards.
actually was the lone bright spot. He had like 13 carries for like 77 yards or something like that.
Oh, Justin Jefferson?
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were talking about Dalvin Cook. My
No, I'm
bad.
talking about Justin Jefferson.
Sorry
Like,
about that. Yeah, you're right about him on both games.
yeah, and then this past game, so I mean,
15 on
the
one
evidence
catch.
is the evidence is there. You know what I'm saying? Cook has had a good run blocking right guard and center. Once Bradbury gets back, he's just an okay running back now. We need to get cheaper at the position by time. I mean, I feel you, Mike. I'm sure this is Mike for sure. Show yourself. Nah.
My last video, I talked with the German dude, Yannick.
Yeah.
He sees him going.
I mean, my thing is this. I mean, y'all can say y'all see him going and shit, but again, look at the stat. He's going to finish as the 6th highest running back in the NFL. Why are y'all mad at that? Like I don't get that. And then another
I'm on
thing
your
too is
side.
this. Another thing is this, right? That's like having a 6th quarterback in the league and you want to trade him or some shit. Like that shit makes no sense. But another thing is this, right? Like not only Dalvin Cook still productive, but because the numbers don't lie, y'all can go look at him. But the other part is his leadership. You can't pay for it, bro. Like you can bring in Ty Chandler and pay cheaper, and guess what? You're gonna get what you pay for. You're gonna get what you pay. Dalvin, them teammates on the offense will die on the hill for Dalvin Cook, bro. That's the difference. Like he's a leader, bro. It's not just about his
I
numbers.
personally want him one more year, see what we can do. But
I want Dalvin to
unfortunately,
retire Viking. I ain't gonna
14 million of those.
Yeah, but I think Dalvin will take a little pay cut. I think Dalvin will be negotiable, man.
Well, I was talking about earlier in the season. I was saying like, hey, we could give him a guaranteed contract for 1 year and buy out the rest. And a player could do that because he'd be guaranteed the money.
I mean, Eric, I feel you. Eric, I feel you. I mean, I feel you on just need more, but I mean, shit, you can only get 5 more spots. He's ranked 6th. He's the 6th best running back in the league this year, man. There's only 5 more spots ahead of him. I mean, yeah, we want him to be top 3. We want him to be number 1 in the league. That's fine. Yeah, we can want that. You feel me?
This is the first game. This is the first season he's going to play every game.
Yeah,
and now we want to get rid
and
of
his
him.
injury. Yeah, that's another thing. He hasn't even got injured this year. I mean, and like the thing is this: if we had Dalvin Cook this year and Mike Zimmer was the head coach, man, he would have like damn near 1,800 yards this season, man. Damn near. I can guarantee you why, because they would have pounded shit out of him, or he would have just got hurt, or he just would have been hurt for a long time. You getting one of the two. If we would have Mike Zimmer, Dalvin Cook either was going to have damn near 1,800 yards rushing this season. He would have been the best running back in the league, or he would have been out for 8 games. Like it's just, I mean, pick your poison, We using him how we using him. He's the 6th best running back in the league. I don't think there's nothing to be mad at. Now, the money shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The money shit is what it is. Pollard is way better than Dalvin. Dalvin isn't even a top 10 running back. Hold on. Pollard is way better. Dalvin isn't a top 10 running back. We don't use Madison enough. How is Dalvin not a top 10 running back? Like, what do you mean? I don't get that. That's why his rushing yards are good. I don't get what you're saying. So you're saying he's not a good running back, but his rushing yards are good. He's a running back. He runs the football. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like that's what he's doing, running the football. You like, I don't get what you saying, Mike. Like, you really bumping your head in it.
Is
Like,
that
you
Mike?
think
Is that Mike
yeah,
that's saying that?
yeah, that's it's crazy. I don't understand how all the greatness that Dalvin has brought to this franchise, bro, to the team that we love, Mike. You always be so quick to say these other little motherfucking random players be better than our star players, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. Why do you do that? Why do you do that, man? Like, that's weird to me. Like, for real.
It's
Pollard's
the
better
grass
than
is
Cook.
greener.
Pollard's
They
better than Cook. Really? That's how you feel? Win. Fuck out of here, man. I guess CD Lamb better than JJ too in it. You might well say that. You sound like a real Cowboys fan in this chat. For real. You sound like a
and
real
here's
Cowboys fan. Huh?
and
Go ahead.
Pollard's had some games where he had 8 carries for 6 yards, 6 carries for 8 yards.
Bro, we don't even have to go through the stats with Pollard.
9 carries for 19 yards. He's had
Nah,
bad
but
games.
he's better than Cook. But he's better than Cook. This man got like 5, 6, 7 games where he ain't even get 10 yards. But he better than Cook.
And you think maybe, you know, the passing game, right? Well, he's only has 3 games over 31 yards. Like, he's got the Eagles game, the Vikings where we gave up 109 to them, and the Bengals. Other than that, 14, 0, 2, 8, 26, 16, 13, 1.
Yeah.
We just saw him play us. And we
we gonna move on, Jay Fish. We definitely gonna move on. Let me just make this one more statement before we move on off of Cook, right? If Cook is so good, I'm not saying he's the best running back in the league, even though at some point he was compared to be a couple years ago. But this year, like we said, he's the 6th best running back in the league out of 32 motherfuckers. If you include the start, 32, he's number 6. All right, the numbers don't lie, bro. And that's not even pounding him. And this is us not pounding his ass like Mike Zimmer would. This is him taking advantage of his opportunities and being productive. But look, Dalvin Cook is that good to where 2 of these games that we won, we would have lost without Dalvin. All right, I'm gonna tell you what, the Colts game when he got that screen pass and took that shit to the house, hey, right there. Every running back can't do that, Brody. I'm gonna tell you this. The Buffalo Bills game, same thing. Every quarterback, every running back ain't doing that. And the Dolphins game, another home run. I'm telling you, Tony Pollard ain't doing that, bro. Like, straight up.
Except for
Tony
us.
Pollard
Except when he did it against us.
Yeah, he caught a pass down the sideline. Fuck it, yeah. He was, but anybody could do that to us. But I'm telling you right now, like,
make everybody look good. Why does everybody have their best game against us? It's funny that we didn't. We only gave up 100-yard rusher this entire year because everybody's just throwing on us.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm saying film over feelings, bro. And the film looking good with Dalvin Cook. We gotta remember this. We always talk about how Kirk Cousins gets hit. We're gonna switch the topic. Kirk Cousins gets hit every play, and this, that, and the third. Bro, do people don't understand? Like, you have to have a good. He's not Barry Sanders, man. You have to have a good offensive line as well. Like, the offensive line is just as important to the running back as it is to the quarterback. I mean,
we're misusing him right now. That's the way I felt all season. We've been misusing him, and Chuck Foreman says the same thing.
I'm telling you, man. If the offensive line is garbage for Kirk, it's going to be garbage for Dalvin. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, dog. Like, how the hell he's supposed to run when? I mean, just look at the shit that's happening. These guys are coming right when he gets the ball. There's defenders right there, and he's having to make shit happen.
We're not throwing. You know, let him run outside. We need to do that.
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, we can get off of it. You could say he's okay, Mike. That's fine. But at the end of the day, he's ranked 6, man. So, I mean, there's fucking 20, however many numbers quarterback that don't have as much yards as him. What is he ranked in touchdowns, Dave? I think he's probably like 10 or 11 in touchdowns, I think, right? So, I mean, you can name all those other 10, 15 running backs that you think are better, but guess what? They ain't having a better year than him. So it is what it is. They ain't having a better year than him. So, I mean, you can, hey, and that's going off film over feelings. You feel me? Like, what you're doing is going off feelings because you're thinking about the name of the guy, thinking like, oh, well, I'll take Nick Chubb and I'll take this, that. Guess what? They're not having better seasons than Dalvin Cook this year, whether you believe it or not, because as Vikings fans, we act like he ain't doing good, but he balling, bro. Like, the man is balling, bro. It is what it is. He balling. Yeah, he get all our carries. Why? Because he Dalvin Cook. Why wouldn't he get all our carries? Who else you want to have the ball? I mean, honestly, if he's 100% healthy, I want Dalvin Cook to get all the carries. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I ain't gonna lie. I'm riding for my boy Dalvin, man. Shout out to Dalvin Cook, man. Hey, Mike, don't jump on a bandwagon when you hit a home run during the playoff game, neither. When you break off for like 85-yard run now. Don't be. I don't want to see you on Twitter with that. Oh, Dalvin Cook's a B. I don't want to see that shit. I'm gonna call your ass out now. I still love you though, Mike.
When
man.
I had Mike on that pregame, he was eating crow about the defense. Remember him?
I still love you, Mike. He family. Mike, our boy. Mike, our boy, man. Bottom line is we have to use the running backs we have. We can't use the back on other teams. Exactly.
Yeah, Pollard's not on his team.
Yeah, Pollard's not on this team, man. No, it is what it is. And honestly, Pollard's not better than Dalvin.
He's literally he's having a better. Honestly,
I will die on that hill, dog.
He's pretty much having the same, if not better, year than Saquon Barkley because he's got more yards per yards per carry. But yeah, he's having a similar year to Saquon Barkley.
Who, Dalvin?
Yeah, Barkley started out well, but it's not done well the second half. Yeah. But
man, Dalvin, our boy, man. I can't believe y'all turning y'all back on Dalvin like that. Some of y'all. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's all right, though. I know the money thing, but, at the end of the day, like, I don't get into the money thing too much, man, because we're not cutting the check, man. Let them handle that.
A healthy McCaffrey. Would you expect him to have more yards than a healthy McCaffrey? And did you expect him to have more than Aaron Jones?
Yeah, I would. I call Aaron Jones his son all the time. I would. Like, honestly, I would. I don't know why. I don't know where this people
Aaron Jones has been good.
Now, listen, I've been saying that Dalvin Cook does look like he's kind of like
he's got 50 less carries,
and save his energies and save his injuries and shit. I do say that now. Like, I feel like he's not like, putting his shoulder down and shit because I think he wants to stay healthy. But at the end of the day, he making it work. Goddamn it.
Yeah,
he making it work.
I mean, everybody thought Najee Harris was going to have a better year than Cook. I'm sure.
Nope.
Oop.
Nope. We done said what we said, man. There's only motherfucking 5 running backs that are technically having a better year. Other than that, the rest of them ain't nothing to talk about. Other than that, ain't nothing to talk about. No, there's only 5 running backs having a better year than Dalvin Cook this year. When it comes to doing their job, running the football. You know what I'm saying? Running backs are going to get graded off other things like picking up blocks and all that with the films and all that. And we ain't want to go there because Dalvin Cook a beast at that. So we can go there if y'all want. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely go there. Dalvin Cook can block too. You know what I'm saying? He be throwing his body out there, boy. He like that. That Tony Pollard and shit, stop it. He ain't doing that. he ain't doing that. I promise you he ain't doing that. Not like my boy. What's up with Too Evil to Hope with another one? He said, let's see. I got to read this. There is essentially no way to win a Super Bowl with a bottom 5 defense and O-line. We can't overpay at running back, linebacker, and safety and expect to win. Hey, look, Too Evil to Hope, you my boy. Let me get you this. Let me get you this real quick, man. I got to get you this. Gotta get you the chant, man. Gotta get you the chant. We're going to throw the horn out there for you. But I'm going to tell you this. Look, I feel you on this. Like, I feel like Dalvin, we'll talk about Dalvin Cook real quick just so I can get this out the way because you said running back. I feel like Dalvin Cook could take a pay cut. I think he'll do a team friendly. The linebacker, hey, I agree with that. And safety, I kind of agree with that, but I think you should definitely have a safety. You got to pay somebody. Somebody has to make some big money on defense.
I mean, what are you going to say when we all of a sudden have to give Justin Jefferson $35 million? We can't win a Super Bowl with a $35 million receiver.
Yeah. And you gotta remember, like the cap's gonna go up.
Cap goes up. We're gonna get my guess is we're gonna get rid of some older defensive players.
Yeah, but I do agree though. I feel like we definitely need to get rid of Hicks. I don't see Hicks coming back. I mean, I love Kendricks, but I think after this year, I'm more leaning towards I'll be okay with a departure. Just saying, hey, bro, we love you. You did what you did for the organization. One of my favorite players as well. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm okay with seeing because the linebackers I'm seeing coming out of college, bro. I'm like, I kind of want one of them young bloods. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just kind of do. I just kind of do, man. For real. Straight up. Like I do.
Yeah,
I agree with you. But our offensive line definitely needs help. Our offensive line definitely needs help though.
it
For
really
real.
depends on
Tuiva
what
and
we
Hope
do with
is
the
on the L with
draft.
that.
I think, in free agency to whether or not we have Kendricks back, but
But you're too evil. You gotta remember too, you gotta remember too now, hey, Joe Burrow damn near won with the worst offensive line. But that is Joe Burrow too, though. See, like he can his talent level is so good that he can kind of make up for the flaw. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. He can make up for the flaw for the most part. That's what certain quarterbacks can make up for other spots on your team that aren't as good. That's why, if you have a real elite quarterback, then it makes up for a couple defects you have, especially on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You take a lot of hits. Kurt's been taking an ass of hits this season. I'm gonna tell you that. But he been getting up though. I'm rocking with him. He been getting up. All I'm saying is Kirk, bro, like this playoff game coming. I'm keeping my mouth shut about Kirk Cousins until the first week of the play. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, boy, my boy better have a good ass game. He better. He better. I don't give a damn. He better. I don't want to hear no excuses. You ain't gonna go through this whole year with all these comeback shits and all that. And then the moment we play a playoff game, you fold, bro. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. I'm gonna be pissed. I'll never jump back on the Kirk train ever again. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna say we need to get rid of him. Now, if we lose, but he still plays his game, and it's obvious to see that it's the defense problem, I'm not gonna be petty. I might throw a shot at him or two, but I'm gonna tell the truth. But I'm gonna tell you what. If he folds as an individual and isn't making right reads and throwing interceptions and shit, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm trading that motherfucker all off season. Every other video gonna be trade Kirk Cousins. I'm letting you know that right now. And Dave gonna get annoyed by it. But I don't give a damn. Let's see. Average O-line when healthy. Hope they invest in it. Yeah, for sure. How you feel about the O-line, Dave? You think we should go big in the draft on the O-line or cornerback?
I think we got to address it. I mean, Bradbury's a free agent, so are we really
You don't
going to
think they're
pay
gonna
him?
bring Bradbury back? I think Bradbury gonna get his
Depends on
contract.
how much he goes for, man.
I think he earned it. I think he earned it this year. I think he earned it. Yeah, but you're right. I mean, the price matters, yeah, but I mean, he obviously knows too that his first 4 years, well, this fourth year, now he's showing promise, but he obviously has to know, like, bro, come on, dog. Like your first 3 years, dog, you were like almost bottom of the barrel, dog. Like,
I
come on.
mean,
You're
him
not about to
having
cash out on no big ass payday. Like, we'll get you right, but you ain't about to cash out on no big ass payday.
we don't know what his injuries like, lineman with back injuries,
Yeah,
or
and he got in a car
what the
accident,
hell.
didn't he?
Yeah, that aggravated it, I guess.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, what he'd go for. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
alternate to the Pro Bowl or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you what'd be the best thing. The best thing would be next week we get news saying Bradbury is fully participating and held, bro. That would be the
Yeah.
news that we need. That would be
Our
the news.
offensive line was definitely different without him. It was definitely
Bruh,
different
if
because
Bradbury, who would have ever thought 7 months ago, or let's just say 6 months ago, who would have ever thought we were all calling for Bradbury's job, right? Everybody, man. I know most people are probably guilty of this, man, saying, fuck Bradbury, man. That boy ass. Like, that boy can't block. Now, who would have ever thought now that we're praying that his back gets fixed? Like, we're praying that we see the ticker come up the next week and say, Bradbury is full participant and will be playing in the playoff game. Who would have ever thought that? Not me. I ain't gonna lie. Him coming back next week, bro, would make me feel like Justin Jefferson's coming back, dog. I'm telling you, like, for real.
Lamont Murray says,
Yeah, that my boy.
he says, we need a guard in the free agency and draft. I mean, I guess because we're not starting him over, our left guard, because he's actually had a pretty good year.
Who, Ezra Cleveland?
Yeah. You don't
Ezra
think he
Cleveland,
has?
nah. I ain't gonna say a good year. I'll say he's at an average year where it's like, he's there. He's a body, but I mean, he's definitely one of our worst offensive linemen for sure. Him and Ed Ingram. Our guards are bad. I ain't gonna lie, they're bad for the most part. To me,
I know
think our
Ezra's had
guards
a
are pretty
couple
bad.
bad games, but I thought he's played pretty well most of the year.
Yeah, Ingram's garbage. Like, I'm sorry, he's garbage.
He's garbage.
He
All
is,
right.
man. He is, man. He is. He might need a year. He might need a year or two though. Like, I ain't gonna be too hard on him
You only get 1 year with this guy. You
only
only
because
get
he's
1
a
year with
rookie.
Rap.
Hey, you gotta show me some promise, dog. Like, I mean, show a motherfucker some promise or something. All I know, Ed Ingram, listen, when this season's over, only thing I'm gonna remember Ed Ingram for is stepping on Kirk Cousins' foot at least 6 times and Kirk Cousins falling straight on his back. Twice. He did it twice in one game. What are you talking about twice? And he just did it last game.
3 times then. He did it 3 times then.
Yeah, keep going. He did it like 4 or 5 times.
This is 3 times.
Yeah, okay. Well, whatever makes you feel better. But he's the only motherfucker I've ever seen do that in my life. I've been watching Kirk Cousins play for 5 years on the Minnesota Vikings, and he's never had a guard step on his foot that many times in one season. That's an issue. That's an issue. That's definitely an issue. I don't know what it is, but it's an issue. I know that because that's costing us a whole down, bro. Like, this man's literally costing us a whole down. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You got to go with that bullshit. But, you know, hey, maybe after a year or two, like I say, I ain't saying get rid of him or cut him or nothing because he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he did it last game. That's exactly. He did it during the Packers game. I knew it was just recent where he did it because Kurt like fell right on his back too. That should be looking sad, man. Kurt probably be watching that film like, man, you got me out here looking like a fucking clown, man. Like, for real, that should be looking sad. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Let's get Lemmy up in here. Appreciate you tapping in. Jordan Hicks definitely needs to be gone. I agree. Thielen needs to either be cut or restructured. I agree with that. Cook needs to be restructured and Madison can walk and make space. Exactly. Perfect take. Perfect take. I agree with everything you said there. I definitely agree with everything you say. Jordan Hicks is just too slow. I'm sorry. Especially if we're going to run the same defensive scheme. Jordan Hicks is not the linebacker you want. You want to know who's the linebacker you want? Brian Asamoah. That's the linebacker you want. If they would have started Brian Asamoah from week 1, bro, at this moment right now, this guy would have been a straight savage. A straight savage, man. If this man had 16 games under his belt already, man, a real playing time, man, this man would have understand the speed and shit. Watch. Give him a couple games, man. I'll guarantee you that. That boy's a beast. That boy's a beast, man.
So we're getting rid of Kendricks and Hicks, and we're gonna have Asamoah and who? I'm just wondering. We're giving away.
No, he's saying get rid of Hicks, not Kendricks. He didn't say Thielen.
Oh, is keep Kendricks?
Yeah, he said said Jordan Hicks needs to be gone. Thielen needs to either be cut or restructured. You know, restructure the contract, and then Cook needs to be restructured, and Madison can walk to make space. Which I agree with that. Like, to me, Madison, like, for the ones who don't like Dalvin Cook and thinks like Alexander Madison can be our RB1, like, stop. Just stop it, okay? If Alexander Madison was our RB1, trust me, you're going to be super mad next year. You're going to be super mad. You're going to be like, man, I wish Cook was on the team. Y'all going to miss Cook when he gone. I'm telling you, better be careful what you wish for. I know we all hype about Ty Chandler and all that, but all right. Be careful what you wish for.
This may not be a popular opinion, but Jordan Hicks is having a pretty good season.
Yeah, he's a good tackler, man. He just don't play the defensive scheme.
Also, he's got 3 sacks. This is the second most.
But what I'm saying is, if you were to put somebody in there like at his position, I think the production would be pretty similar, but they would be a lot better in the pass defense though. Like, cause he's not fast. Like, for example, that Pollard touchdown, you got Asamoah out there, bro. Like, yeah, it's a possibility it still could have happened if you made the wrong read, but trust me, it was like the tortoise chasing a rabbit, man. The dude is slow, bro.
Well, like, you saw the same. You showed me you told me to go look at that guy's film and what he said, and it was like they should have adjusted the line and had all the linebackers switch and have was it Asamoah?
Yeah.
Follow the receiver cutting up the middle, and then I don't know if it was Kendricks or Hicks be the outside on Pollard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was, I don't know. It's a lot to do with the defense.
But like Hicks, we know Hicks is old though.
Tough to get rid of your leading tackler.
Yeah, but if he wasn't there, somebody else would be the leading tackler. That's all. somebody else would just be the leading tackler. That's all. You know, that's how I look at it with linebackers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would not be mad if Hicks goes. I ain't gonna cap because he's getting older too. You know what I mean?
I mean, he
Like,
is. We only have him for one more year.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he comes back, I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm also not gonna be surprised if he allows a bunch of passes to happen because that's what I'm paying attention to. Like tackling, he's a savage. I ain't gonna lie. He's a beast. He's a sure tackler for the most part. But when it comes to having to guard tight ends and shit like that, he's getting smoked. He's getting smoked. Or running backs and shit, he getting smoked from what I've been remembering. You know what I'm saying?
He did have that one game where he ended the game with a pass breakup.
I think that was
I forget what game that was.
In the end zone too, wasn't it?
No, it was about midfield. I think it was a Cardinals game. I forget which one it was. Yeah, I think it was the revenge game. I think I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's slow, and we need younger, faster guts on defense. That's what I agree with that though. That's my main thing is his speed. You know what I'm saying? Like with the defense that Ed is trying to run, he also has to realize there's a certain personnel you have to run that defense successfully. That's the problem. Like you're trying to put squares in a fucking circle. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. You need if you want it to be really good, you know, now you can mosey on through like how we're doing, but eventually it's gonna bite you. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen it happen already this season for us. Eventually it will bite you. And when it bites you bad. You know what I'm saying? It bites you bad. It don't just nibble. It don't just nibble. It bites you. But if we had some fast linebackers, man, shit, I expected Kendricks to be really good in this defense only because he's usually good at pass. He's usually good at playing the pass. I'm surprised he hasn't got more interceptions. I'm surprised. Has Kendricks even had an interception this season? I don't even think he's got an interception this season. That's crazy.
I don't remember him.
My boy usually always get one over that middle. You know what I'm saying? Where they be trying to test my boy.
Well, that's the thing. My boy. He's been overshadowed by Jordan Hicks this entire season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's got 130 tackles and 129 tackles, 3 sacks. And I don't know. I mean, I was complaining about him earlier in the year about not being able to cover anybody either, but
yeah. Shout out my boy McAndrews. Looking forward to not hearing Ed Donatel's name. Yeah, everybody. I mean, honestly, like if the season ended today, regardless, like, and then let's just say we go out on our shield and we 13-win season, we get bounced out in the first round. Listen, Ed Donatel, that's to most teams, that's a successful season. Like you win 13 games in the NFL, bro, that's a successful season. Because I think only one team is walking away with that trophy. So that's a successful season. But I'm gonna tell you what, Ed Donatel's name will be at the top of the list.
I had a guest on defending him like you need more time. I'm like, I don't know if I need more time, man. I don't need more time.
I don't need no more time, bro. It's been enough football going on where if you ain't make no adjustments yet, like that shit and time is not gonna heal that wound. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Time will not heal that wound. That boy is stuck in time. That's what his problem is. He's stuck. Ain't no time. Fuck out of here. Yo, you gonna have plenty of time. Just not coaching this motherfucking team. You got plenty of time on your hands, Ed. I ain't gonna lie to you. Plenty damn time. Can we get a comparable running back? Hold on. Let me make sure I get Tuiva. Can we get a I think it's the first thing like me and Tuiva the Hope actually disagree on is Dalvin Cook. Which is okay, Tuiva the Hope. We can disagree on something. So that's what it's all about, baby. We still family. We can get a comparable running back to Dalvin in the 5th or 6th round. I don't know, man.
We already did.
I don't know, man. Shit, like I say, man.
Drafted Ty Chandler in the 5th.
Hey, look, Tuiva, I feel you, but like Dalvin Cook's been a top 10 running back since damn near his 2nd year, bro, of being in the NFL, bro. Every year that he's healthy, bro, like he's the man. You know what I'm saying? Like the man. Everybody don't do that. There's a ton of running backs get drafted every year. And still yet, the names that are at the top pretty much stay at the top. And guess what? Our boy Dalvin be right there at the top. You know, there's a reason for that. Boy, different, man. This is what it is, man. You know, this is what it is. His time will come. his time will come where he'll definitely be older and lose a step and not be durable. But hey, I just say this year, man, we got to give him his flowers, man. He's actually stayed healthy all season and he's won us damn near 2 games. You know, as far as like if he wasn't in the game, it would have changed the outcome. Like he's that powerful of a running back where he can change the outcome of a game. By a big play he can do. He's a home run hitter. So, every running back ain't like that, man. I love Madison, but he ain't like Madison wouldn't have did that. Madison wouldn't have did that, man. I love Madison, but it would be a different offense. It would be a way different offense. I hope Madison goes and gets his money though, for sure. At least tries to be an RB1 somewhere instead of having to sit in Cook's shadow. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be able to do it. We better not effing draft any more safeties till we see if the draft class is a bust for sure. I agree with you on this. We better not draft no safeties for real. I agree to Evil, man. I'm gonna tell you what, only because like I wanted damn Jalen Petrie, bro, and I'm mad as hell. Look at Jalen Petrie. Damn near gonna be defensive rookie of the year because that boy's a savage, dog. I feel good about me predicting that, man. I predicted that guy was gonna be a savage, and he damn sure is. And we could have got him. We could have got we didn't even have to trade our first round pick or none of that shit, bro. We could have just got him in the second where we was at. We ain't have to.
I mean, I haven't watched him play, but I just looked up his PFF.
Who, Jalen Petrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a pretty
54.3.
Yeah, he's straight though. He's a rookie.
But he's first in tackles.
First in tackles. He got some interceptions. Then he got 5 a couple interceptions. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why they rated him so much.
Yeah, as a rookie,
they targeted him a lot.
Yeah.
Like he's been targeted a lot. No, he's not been targeted. Oh, actually, that's opposite. He's 48th in targeted. So that means he hasn't been targeted very much. And receptions allowed, that's where he's hurt. Apparently, he's 42nd in that. But, yeah, I mean, looks like he's been productive.
He's been pretty productive, man.
I mean, they never very good grading safeties. I know they're always screwing over, safeties and linebackers, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, I do agree, though, that we don't need a draft safety, though, for sure, man. Yeah. Listen, Lewis Cine, I hope he comes back. I hope he comes back and we can see what he is, man. From Booth Jr., I mean, I can almost probably promise you, we'll see little flashes of him next year, but he'll be on the injury report more than he'll be on the field. I can almost just guarantee you that, man. It's unfortunate, too, man. I don't say that to be mean to Andrew.
We got Metellus next year for $1 million.
There we go. I'm cool with keeping Metellus. But I'm to be honest with you, out of this whole draft, I'm telling you right now, I think Andrew Booth is the bust. I think Andrew Booth is the bust, bro. I know you like Andrew Booth. I think he's the bust.
I'm just not giving up someone injured and after 1 year.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I just think I don't know.
We got Bynum for 2 more years.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I
ain't gonna lie. I'm okay with seeing Bynum go out if he got to. Seeing stepping in and seeing what's seen. But obviously next year, we're probably gonna have Bynum again. It's probably gonna be the same safety duo.
Bynum is one guy we could release and not lose a lot of money. He's cap hit or dead cap would be 358 and 179 the next 2 years. So
yeah.
But I think Bynum will be on the team. So will Metellus, and so we'll see. I don't see those guys not making the team.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna focus on safety and shit. I don't think we're gonna focus on safety, but cornerback definitely has to be a focus, man.
In interior D line.
I say I'm gonna keep it real. I say this draft right here, bro, with our pick, I say we go cornerback, dog. If one of the top 5 or top 6 corners are on the board, dog, you go and get this motherfucker, man. Quit playing, dog. Go and get him. I'm telling you. Go.
I mean, if you go get a top, let's say there's a top corner, do you not re-sign Peterson? And can you wait that long?
I don't know, man. I like Peterson and shit. I think he's still playing at a decent level, but I mean, I just feel like at any moment he can just say, "Oh man, I'm Oh man, I'm gonna hang it up. You know what I mean? Like he can do it
He
after
says
the
he wants to
draft.
pay. He wants to play like at least
Man,
3
a
more
lot of
years. He said
motherfuckers say a lot. People say a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust him. I don't give a damn.
he wants a ring.
I think Peterson can walk. I'm within the zone. I wouldn't be mad if Peterson walked. You know what I'm saying one thing's for sure. I'm tired of the Vikings depending on all these old ass players.
Peterson can walk. He's been our best corner all year.
Yeah, I'm straight though. He can walk though.
Well,
I'm ready to figure out.
I mean, not you. I was the Zoe.
Yeah, Joe said it. Joe said it. Shit, I'm with him. I'm with him. I say he can walk too. I'm gonna keep
Should
it
he
real.
have walked this last year? I mean, what would we have had?
Because I ain't gonna lie, like last year, I was on it this year saying he needs to stay. You know what I mean? Because I figured him and Cameron Dantzler, I thought he was gonna like kind of mold him in and get that other year with him. But after this year, yeah, he's been good. But you feel me? It's time for us to find our future, bro. Like we can't keep leaning on Peterson, man. We need to figure out if we can even fucking find a cornerback that can play. Duke Shelley looks really good. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree.
Shelley looked really good. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, we're only paying Peterson $4 million.
Let's mortgage this in next year's draft for Stroud. Ooh, boy, I struggle going for an Ohio State quarterback. I'm sorry, I do. I just struggle going for an Ohio State quarterback, man. Look at Justin Fields, man. People think Justin Fields having a good season because he got damn near 1,000 rushing yards, bro. Listen, he's a quarterback. You're not gonna make it far doing that shit, and your team gonna be ass. No wide receiver is gonna want to come play for you. No big name wide receivers ever gonna want to sign in Chicago. Why? Because they're not throwing the ball. Now that quarterback from Florida, I'm with you. That's why I want Anthony Richardson. That's who I want. That's who I want. Give me Anthony Richardson. I'll take him. We could probably get him in the second, third round, maybe the second. Yeah.
And Patrick Peterson's got an 80.5 PFF rank.
Yeah, he's been having a hell of a season. Yeah, I don't do that to take anything away from Patrick Peterson this year.
$4 million. That's all we had to pay him.
Patrick Peterson. I mean, I look at it like this. If Pat wants to come back, it is what it is. Like, bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to be mad either way. I ain't going to be mad either damn way. You know what I mean? I just know he's getting super old, though, especially at cornerback, starting to turn into like, you know, what's the cornerback we used to have that was on the team? Damn. I can't remember his name right now.
He used to play for the Cowboys. He was Zimmer's guy.
Yeah, man. We kept bringing his ass back, man. What the hell is his name, man? Somebody drop it in the chat, man. What the hell's our cornerback that we had for a long ass fucking time? Damn, man. 40 out there trying to chase wide receivers. No, not Brown. Thought it started with a T or something. His first name. Newman. There we go.
Yeah, Terrence Newman.
There we go. Terrence Newman, old ass, man. Like, come on, man. Like,
I wouldn't compare Newman to, you know, he was older than Patrick Peterson. I think he was over 35.
Shit,
Patrick Peterson's like 33, I think.
You fucking get in there.
Yeah, he'll be 33 right after the season, February 6th.
Every time Patrick Peterson catches a damn interception, he start to fucking waving his arms and losing his balance. I'm like, God damn. Like, keep your damn balance. At least he getting an interception, though. That should be funny as hell, though, when he tries to run.
Dude ran a 4.3140.
Who? Patrick Peterson?
P.
Yeah.
4.31.
Yeah, he definitely a freak ass athlete. I mean, I like Pat P. Like I say, I like Pat P. I ain't mad either way.
And honestly, it's kind of the same thing with Dalvin Cook on offense. This guy's kind of the heartbeat of the defense too. You know, it's like, what do you lose? You know, you're only paying. He's gonna get more than $4 million if it's us or somebody else next year, just for the way he played. I could see someone at least paying him $6 million, if not $8 million, if someone's desperate or needs somebody and says, "Hey, well, we'll give you $8 million."
Yeah. I think a lot of the fans are just ready to see new faces and really build a new team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I sleepy as hell, boy. I need that. Hey, you ain't lying, boy. I keep fucking y'all. I'm really about to get up off this motherfucker. To be real with you.
I finished my first week of my new job.
Congratulations to Dave, man.
Yay.
Congratulations to Dave on his.
Pay me the money.
For sure, man. But yeah, man, we really about to get up off this shit, man. We've been having a good old time tonight, though. We've been on an hour and 30 minutes, man. We give y'all an hour and 30 tonight, man. Guess what? What's tomorrow? Saturday. What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow Saturday. So we'll be on I'll be on the purple code with SK for a little while tomorrow, man, and then shit Sunday. And I'm gonna tell y'all what. Damn, the playoff game, I'm really thinking about streaming that shit play by play, man. I'm gonna really do that shit again. We're gonna bring that shit back. I think I want to stream the playoff game. So if y'all want to tap in with the boy RAP, man, and get live reaction, play by play, hey, I think I'm gonna do it. Man. I'll definitely let y'all know at some point next week if I'm gonna do that, man, and y'all can rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Come rock with me. I might be delayed a little bit, but just be patient, man. Rock with your boy. Y'all want to see a motherfucker get mad and happy all in within 3 hours? You want to see every emotion in the book within 3 hours? Tap in. Tap in, because they're going to be crazy.
Hey, sure. Eric LaPointe from New Mexico.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. New Mexico in the building, man. You got anything you want to let the family know before we get up out of here, Dave?
Guys, if you're new to watching us, Minnesota Sports Talk, I appreciate if you go subscribe. Keep me running just like we're keeping Rap running. He needs all the help he can get. I'm just kidding. Yep. He's doing fine by himself. I'm still riding his coattails. But hey, I appreciate it, guys. Hopefully I get my car back soon. I've been without it for a month, so keep my family in your motor vehicle prayers. Still is hopefully this shit starts working, man. Hopefully shit starts coming around, and hopefully it starts with the Vikings this weekend. So SKOL Vikings, let's go.
For sure, man. For sure. We got you, man. Hey, everybody pray that Dave get his car back for sure. Because if not, man, I don't want to have to buy him a new fucking
what
car.
The F, man? It's a month.
Yeah, for sure. But, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know we love y'all, man. It's SKOL family, man. It's SKOL side or no side, man. That's for sure. And definitely be on the lookout for us, man. You know, we're going to be dropping, giving y'all Vikings content. It is just the beginning, man. You know, it's just the beginning. We actually making it through our first season as Vikings content creators. And this is just the beginning. And we appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving us thus far. So, hey, y'all have a good night, man. We're going to talk to y'all in a day or so. Holla at your boys.